Hey, everybody. I hear it's time for the Wednesday show. You know that's going to be just a mess. Stay tuned. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Wednesday show. Happy St. Patrick's Day. As you watch this, it will be March the 17th. I recorded it yesterday or today, but even have like a little hat on today to celebrate. So there you go. What's happening on today's show? Well, it's going to be some Misty watercolored memories. I'm going to be back to reflecting on some of my earlier Vegas trips. The last time we talked, I think I was discussing the 2 road trips we took to Vegas. But over the next probably 6-7 years, almost all of my trips to Vegas were with friends. Yeah, who knew? I have friends. Sadly, I've lost touch with a number of them. I haven't talked to a number of these people in years, honestly, or at least months. They've moved or have, like I said, just don't see them very much anymore. So after the road trips in 2002 and 2003, 2004, I took 2 trips to Las Vegas. The first was with my friend Jason, who I do still chat with from time to time. Text him from time to time. 2004, we stayed at the Aladdin for, I believe it was 4 nights. And it was a good time. It was a good time. And then I ended up going again in 2004. And connecting up with my friends JT and Kenny. And over the next several years, I would go to Vegas pretty regularly with my friend JT. And, happens to see this. Hey, buddy, how you doing? It has been a while, but probably up to around 2010. All of my trips were with JT, and usually it was only once a year. We would go out for 4 or 5 nights. We would stay frequently at an off-strip property because that's typically where I had a good offer. So a lot of times we stayed at the Orleans or the Gold Coast. Stayed at South Point once. Good time there. So we had a good time. Great thing about JT was he didn't need to be babysat. If you've ever taken someone to Vegas or gone to Vegas with someone who maybe was going for the first time or, just someone who needed constant attention, who had to always... you always had to be there for them. You always had to tell them what to do or show them around. And while it's fun, clearly, to show a newcomer about Vegas, at the same time, it can get really old if you're just constantly playing tour guide. And JT was never that way. No, not JP. JT was never that way. We could part ways. We'd get up, we'd go have breakfast or lunch or something, and then we part ways, and he would just go off and do his thing. He was a big blackjack player. At some point during the day we would reconnect, but he didn't need anyone to babysit him. And so that was why our Las Vegas relationship worked out so well. It was because he just could entertain himself. And some people just cannot do that. Some people just need constant supervision. And as I say, while it's fun once in a while to show people around and show people what Vegas is about, those folks that are with you feel like they have to be with you 24/7. That can get a little old too. At least it did for me. But so yeah, we did this, like I said, probably from about 2000. Well, 2003 is when we did the second road trip, and then it was probably 2009, 2010, the last time that I went to Vegas with JT. But yeah, so that was a big stretch. If you remember some of the stories that I've told, JT was the one who decided to play Puritan and fling all of the hooker magazines into the middle of the street, which was not a great idea. We had to pick them all up. But yeah, we always had a good time together. And like I said, on many occasions, it was not just the two of us, but two or three other folks who went along as well, which was great. I'm thinking we just marked the anniversary of the implosion of the Stardust, which I believe was the March 13th, 2007. And I think it was either 2005 or 2006 when at least a couple of our friends were staying there as well. Got a chance to check out the old Stardust tower before the place went kablooey. But yeah, so and like I said, there were other folks involved in a number of those trips. I think I mentioned Kenny, Andy, I mentioned Jason, Robin. So we had a number of folks who participated over the course of that period of time. And like I said, sadly, several of those folks have kind of drifted away. I don't really see them that much anymore. But anyway, so before we wrap up the show today, and again, happy St. Patrick's Day, we want to throw in a little clip that PJ sent us commemorating St. Patrick's Day. And then we'll be back and we'll wrap up Wednesday's show. But here we go. Let's see what PJ's got for us today.
Well, hello, everybody. And this St. Patrick's Day moment is brought to you by Let Your Light Shine. Steve and Chrissy, fantastic couple, bringing you Vegas vlogs from Las Vegas. Now I'm going to make Chrissy's favorite drink, which is tequila and lime. But I'm going to add a little green melon to keep this St. Patrick's Day themed. Are you ready for a shot? I know I am. Once again, let your lime shine. Oops, let me shake this up. We've pre-mixed in effort to save time on the show. Alrighty, here we go. Cheers, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Let your lime shine. Tequila, lime juice, and a little melon for green. John, back to you.
Okay, that's the way we love our Cocktail of the Week segments. Short and sweet and full of alcohol. So thank you, PJ, JP, JT. We got a lot of JRs going on today. But thank you for contributing that segment. And definitely check out Let Your Light Shine in Las Vegas. Some good people there as well. So, good Lord, it's like this stupid little... Yeah, whatever. All right, so yeah, so we were talking about trips to Vegas in the mid-2000s to basically around 2010 when I kind of went back to my solo trips and started going more frequently. But yeah, that gang of folks was sort of my first, I guess you'd say, Vegas gang. And over the last couple of years, obviously, I've found other Vegas gang members, if you will. who have been a part of so many of my trips and a part of so many of my vlogs. But yeah, those were good times. I I don't know if I mentioned this before, but that until about 5 or 6 years ago, I really didn't spend a lot of time on the Strip, and I would visit the Strip um, at least once or twice during a trip. But I stayed a lot of nights at, like I said, places like Palace Station or Gold Coast or the Orleans, and spent a lot of my time gambling in those places, or just staying downtown. I really didn't get that familiar with a lot of the Strip until about 2015, 2016, when I sort of gained status with Caesars and started staying at those casinos, whether it be anywhere from the Link to Caesar's Palace. And that's when I really started becoming more familiar with the Strip and started actually coming up with a lot of tips and tricks which would apply to most people. But yeah, we stayed off Strip a lot, or stayed downtown a lot. I stayed at the Fremont once for 6 nights. That's the longest trip I ever took in one location. And it was fine. I mean, it's all good. But yeah, normally the Wednesday show involves a taste test. I will say that this past week I tried both the Atomic Wings from Wingstop and the Blazing Wings from Buffalo Wild Wings. I ordered those both over the last week. And I will say that the Blazing Wings at Buffalo Wild Wings are hotter for sure. But I think I like the Atomic Wings better. A good flavor, personally. So I'll probably continue to order those from time to time. But like I said, I'm not going to, require you to watch me eat on this particular episode. I did pick up a frozen food item that I'm going to try. Maybe we'll do it next week. But I thought I'd give you a break from watching me chew on something today. I would just say that it has been a great deal of fun putting together these sort of memories shows. And, I look back and would be great to revisit some of the places that I've went and the people that I went with. And hopefully that opportunity will present itself someday. But anyway, thank you for checking out the Wednesday show. Thank you for checking out our memories today. Thanks to PJ contributing to that cocktail. And of course, happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. We will see you again this weekend. Until then, I hope you have a great, lucky, and healthy week. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.